right, we'll see what happens here. This was a big outsized move. All I can say is I have no edge with earnings. This was ginormous bullish engulfing. We did pull back, but we closed above the 10-week, and then we had earnings and it was very bullish. Now, if you're looking for this as a continuation trade, you really, really want to stay above 129, but this is your magnet, and there's no talking me out of this. I am convinced we're going to see 133 on Google because you've got a gap down on a weekly. What's my favorite candle formation? Not only a evening star reversal and a gap down on a weekly with beautiful follow through, right? But the point is, this is now a magnet. So for right now, Google's obviously having a very strong move, up 6%. Last night, actually, on an intraday, it tapped 132.49. 132.97 is my price target. I am convinced it will go there, but it has to settle down. So if you're still long, because that was a gorgeous breakout and a shallow pullback, and then that was it. I said, this puppy is bullish. That is very, very bullish. I don't know about earnings, but that's a very bullish candle. We came back, sat on the 10-week, and then did this. So here's basically the room that if you're still long or you want to play long, this is your area, 133, 129. Okay, Microsoft, on the other hand, is looking a little, I don't know, lazy. Here's that Keltner channel. There's a big spike, and you came back in. So if we are lucky in this getting pressed down, 333.40 is price target. Does not mean the trend is going to end, by the way. Just means if they really want to sell this off post earnings, that's where it's going to go and get supported. If they really want to bid this up, right? This is that kind of funky little trend line. If they want to bid this up, then you've got to get ahead, above, and stay this 345.71. This looks a little bit more weak to me. So we're still not breaking down. 337 is, not dastardly, but it's definitely weak up here. Okay, so Microsoft at 337 needs to break 337 to get down to this 333. All right, so right now, Microsoft to me is just sitting on 337. Nice tag of 333.40 wouldn't surprise me. Remember Netflix? That was absolutely the tell. Gorgeous reversal candle, but we're not breaking trend yet. We're just coming down to tag, touch. Look at, there's no interest in Netflix today. Look at this. Nothing is going on here. Netflix short, gorgeous. Heading to 409 it's a continuation, really a stunning continuation from earnings. This was gap down in a gorgeous, remember that green to red continuation, itty bitty little bounce to the 3 and then a rollover. Now remember, we have a gap fill down here. Let me see if I can get this correct. Perfect tag. In a perfect world, and that's very hard with Netflix, we'll be down to 380, 376 with time. Not seeing too much activity in Microsoft, except 334 needs to break. But Netflix is a great continuation short down into the 10-week, which, by the way, 409, I would say first. 409 first, and then this 383 later, not all at once. But look at that gorgeous breakdown. Yep, I'm bullish. This Google beast, I prefer that over Goog, up to 133. Really, it's not a question of if, it's just when, and it might be today. We've got a lot that's happening from this room this morning. I know. Microsoft hasn't fallen through 337. That's the key. Google's the only exception, I really believe, because of that gap fill right here at 133. Otherwise, no interest. I really think we're going to fill that gap from the April 22nd gap down. And then we had Google earnings, very positive. I still don't see anything wrong with that stock. Microsoft looks soggy. So wouldn't be surprised if that kind of touch and go on its way to that 10-week. And Microsoft, as far as I'm concerned, weak sauce. So Microsoft and Netflix continue to be very soggy, but good shorts. Google, I think, will hold its own, right? So there's Microsoft, there's Netflix. Google still looks good to that gap fill. Microsoft and Netflix all look soggy, but none of them have broken their trends. Gorgeous short-term breakdowns of itty bitty size. That's all we got, itty bitty size. Microsoft is still 33,340, and then we'll see. Why do I say 3340 and then we'll see? That is the 10-week. Here's the Keltner. If, when we can get back below and close below 333444, then we're going to get into a two-way market, because this is a very large channel. And when they start selling Microsoft, why buy anything else, right? When they start selling the FANG stocks of size, then why buy anything else? But for right now, Apple is still trying to stay absolutely green while Microsoft gets distributed. We do not have any breakage of trend in NVIDIA or Netflix for that matter, but Netflix is definitely closer. Coming back down to 409, I completely expect, look at the gap fill. Okay, so this is absolutely price target, soggy stuff. I have no idea what Meta will do, but this is just, look at the leakage. Beautiful, beautiful leakage. This is just still big, huge reversal candle. And now we got inside the Keltner, but we still haven't broken the 10-week, et cetera. But it's working if you are short Microsoft, gorgeous, short Netflix, gorgeous,